In a world without fossil fuels, this South African eco house offers a glimpse of possible future sustainable living. Welcome to the house of the future, where pedal power drives your washing machine. The post carbon homestead utilizes a range of innovative fossil free solutions to create a carbon neutral house for less than $10,000. And what's more, it's teaching the next generation how to live in a more sustainable way. Today, green fingered primary school student Alia Bam is pitching in at the Organic Vegetables Garden. But her local school, Rocklands Primary School, has been involved with the house's interior too.
The school decided to take the tires and build chairs and the walls with the tires so then the earth can stay clean.
This home pulls together some of the most innovative and imaginative sustainable living practices into one package.
The walls are made with tires. The thermal mass of the walls is such that in the summer months the tires keep in the coolness, and in the winter months the tires really retain a lot of the heat.
That's Mike Bird, operations manager of SEED, a non governmental organization focusing on environmental education. He's referring to the over 600 used tires that were used to build the home and a unique tire wall construction that insulates in winter and cools in summer. He explains the concept behind the house.
The post-carbon future is a future where coal, gas, and other fossil fuels have been depleted or cost too much. This show house proves that it is possible to create an affordable, comfortable, and sustainable home for a post-carbon future.
Bird's colleague, Mickey Vanderoven, helped to establish the vegetable garden. He believes this small garden, if carefully managed, is capable of providing year-round food security for a whole family.
It is very possible to provide yourself with healthy food from growing food in your own garden, even if it is a small patch.
And the seasonality of the vegetables need not be an issue, but the inhabitants will need to get creative with the recipe books and preserve the way our grandparents used to.
There's so much food available in the short time that we can't eat it all. So what do? So then we start looking at pickling things, and preserving it. So achars, jams, pickles.
All the organic waste generated by the post-carbon homestead gets put into the worm farm.
All right. And then, yeah, that's our worm farm. They help us make compost. They are happy free workers.
These red wrigglers eat the organic waste and excrete a rich compost. Another source of compost for the garden comes from the aerobic composting toilet, which has a waterless operation. A tin of sawdust is put in after each use, and after 6 months, the contents can be used in the garden as a rich fertilizer.
Then able to remove the bin, take it outside to wherever you're going to compost the waste, and bring your fresh bin in.
Unsurprisingly, the post-carbon homestead features solar panels to harvest the plentiful African sun. The solar panels heat the house's water, and the hot water can be scalding.
Yeah, we are on mains water. We do, however, capture 3,500 liters of water on site.
The mains water supply is the only aspect of the home that is connected to the grid. But larger water tanks would ensure water independence by collecting sufficient rainwater. The primary cooking source of the post-carbon homestead also utilizes the sun's energy.
This is a parabolic solar cooker, which uses the sun's energy passively to be able to heat water and actually cook anything.
A second cooker inside the house is called a rocket stove. It is an efficient way of open flame cooking using a small amount of wood.
Clay bricks retain the heat, and essentially what it does is it's a really efficient way of burning fuel.
The firewood burnt in the rocket stove is grown in a small plantation behind the house.
What we've also got in here are indigenous multi-coppicing species, meaning that once they are established, we can cut them regularly to be used as firewood for our cooking.
The post-carbon homestead proves that there can be a future without fossil fuels. And coming in at a mere $10,000, this is an affordable solution for sustainable living. With its work in local schools, the homestead is also planting the seeds for a future generation.